No crown handed down, no throne in the blood. Siegfried came from fire, from iron, from mud. The forge was his mother, the flame was his name. Every warrior is born, but not everyone came. Born in fire. Born in fire. Born in fire. Yeah. The legends say Siegfried was born in the fate, a child of the storm with a kingdom to take. His father was thunder, his mother was will. He came into this world with a fire to feel. No one placed a sword in his hand on that day. He reached for the iron and he took it his way. Every test that came at him he met face to face. Born in fire, that fire becomes your grace. The world did not welcome him softly or kind, but a man built in flame leaves all weakness behind. You walked into the gym the first time alone. No one told you it would hurt. You learned on your own. The bar was too heavy, the flow was too cold, but the man who stays through it becomes something bold. Every session you showed up when you wanted to quit. Every rep past the limit is where legends sit. You were not handed the body, you pressed it from clay. Born in fire, that's the only real way. The forge is the gym and the flame is the set, and the man you become is the man you are met. Not born great, forge great. Every session is the fire, every rep the gate. The flame doesn't ask if you're ready today. Step into the forge, let the fire have its way. Born in fire, that is where you start. Every iron set is forging up your heart. Not from comfort, not from easy ground. Born in fire, that is how the king is crowned. Born in fire, feel the heat inside. Every rep a flame that will not be denied. Grip the bar like Siegfried gripped the sword. Born in fire, claim what you work toward. The forge does not care about yesterday's pain. It only asks if you step into the flame again. Siegfried never waited for the fire to cool. He walked straight through it. That was his rule. Your fire is the session. Cold morning, empty hall. Born in fire means you answer every call. That is where you start. Every iron set is forging up your heart. Not from comfort, not from easy ground. Born in fire, that is how the king is crowned. Born in fire, feel the heat inside. Every rep a flame that will not be denied. Grip the bar like Siegfried gripped the sword. Born in fire, claim what you work toward. Born in fire. Born in fire. Born in fire. The dragon does not come to the man who hides. It comes to the one who walks with fire inside. Fate is not a gift that falls from the sky. It comes to the man who refuses to die. Dragon caller. The prophecy spoke of a warrior born who would face the dragon at the break of the storm. But Siegfried did not wait for the prophecy's call. He went to find the dragon before the nightfall. He called it out from the mountain in the mist. He was the kind of man that destiny kissed. Not because of luck, because he chose the road that every other warrior refused to hold. The dragon is not an enemy you run from in fear. The dragon is the challenge that makes it clear. The weight that sits there on the rack every day. The weight you've been circling, the weight in your weight. That is your dragon. It knows your name. It sits in the corner and it waits for the game. You don't reason with it, you don't ask for less. You call it out and load the bar and press. Dragon callers don't reduce the weight they dread. They grip it tighter and they raise it overhead. Every session is a call into the cave. The dragon caller is the strongest and the brave. Call the weight you've been avoiding every week. Call the session you walk past because you're weak. Siegfried called the dragon, it answer with flame. You call the iron and you answer the same. Dragon caller, walk into the cave. Dragon caller, only the bold and brave. Call the weight that scares you. Grip it tight, grip it tight. Dragon caller, face it in the night. Dragon caller, fate will walks toward the fire, not the one who runs. Load the bar and let the legend hear. Dragon caller, the dragon knows you're here. Every man has a dragon in the dark, a number on the bar, a weight that leaves a mark. Siegfried didn't wait for someone else to slay it. He was the weapon and he chose to play it. Your dragon is the set that's been too heavy to face. Call it out, load it up, and take your place. Dragon caller, walk into the cave. Dragon caller, only the bold and brave. Call the weight that scares you. Grip it tight, grip it tight. Dragon caller, face it in the night. Dragon caller, fate rewards the one who walks toward the fire, not the one who runs. Load the bar and let the legend hear. Dragon caller, the dragon knows you're here. Dragon caller. Hammer on the iron, fire in the forge. Every strike a lesson, every blow a sword. You don't find a weapon in the ground complete. You beat it into something in the fire. Hey. Yeah, Siegfried stood before the master smith regent, watching iron become something that could win. The forge was not a place of comfort or a rest. It was the place that put the iron to the test. Strike after strike, the shape began to show. And in the heat of the flame, it started to grow. Legend hammered and the sparks flew wide. The sword was not born, it was built inside. Every blow removed what didn't belong. Every hour in the forge made the iron strong. The squat, rap is your forge, the bar your steel. Every rep is a hammer that makes it real. You are not discovering the body inside, you are beating it into shape with iron pride. The fat is what the fire burns away. The weakness is removed, rep by rep each day. Every set removes what doesn't need to stay. Every session shapes the blade a better way. The forge never promises it will be fast, only that every strike will make it last. You are the hammer and the iron both. Forging in the fire is the warrior's oath. Every session is a strike that shapes the form. Forge and flame, that is how you weather the storm. Forge and flame, hammer every rep. Forge and flame, iron earns respect. Strike the bar and feel the shape appear. Forge and flame, the weapon's almost here. Forge and flame, the heat will never lie. Forge and flame, you forge until you die. Every session in the fire is a blow, 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 blow. Forge and flame, watch the legend grow. The sword that Siegfried carried into every fight was not magical, it was built right. Built in the fire by a man who knew that a weapon made in flame will carry through. Your body is that weapon, treat it like the steel. Forge it in the fire and make the legend real. Hammer every rep. Forge and flame, iron earns respect. Strike the bar and feel the shape appear. Forge and flame, the weapon's almost here. Forge and flame, the heat will never lie. Forge and flame, you forge until you die. Every session in the fire is a blow, 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 blow. Forge and flame, watch the legend grow. Forge and flame. Broken sword was gathered piece by piece, reforged in fire, given no release. Nothing means nothing until the man is right. The sword and the warrior rise together in the night. Yeah. The sword, nothing had been shattered long before. Lying in fragments on the cave and stone floor. Every piece was useless, lying cold alone, but gathered and reforged it, cut through flesh and bone. Siegfried did not mourn the broken state it held. He took the pieces and he made the legend swelled. In the fire he placed what had been torn apart, and the hammer brought together every broken part. The sword was not the same as it had been before. The reforging made it sharper, made it more. Yeah, you came to the gym when something in you broke. A version of yourself still burning in the smoke. You gathered up the pieces of the man you been, and you reforged an eye and everything between. The bar that you now press was once too much to hold. The weight you carry now would've left you cold. But you came back and you loaded plate by plate. Nothing rising. Every rep the sword grows great. The warrior and the weapon rises one. Nothing now, you're never truly done. Gather every fragment of the man you wanna be. Put them in the fire until the blade is free. Nothing was reforged in flame, not once but twice. The second forging always holds a higher price. Nothung rising, feel the soul complete. Every rep reforges what was once defeat. Grip the bar like Siegfried, grip the blade. Nothung rising, feel the warrior man. Nothung rising, broken in the hole. Iron builds the body, fire builds the soul. Reforged and rising, heavier than before. Nothung rising, open every door. The sword that cuts the hardest was the one most broken. The warrior who lives the most had the most unspoken. You were not always this, you came from less. Reforged it, every session, every press. Nothing did not rise in comfort or in ease. It rose in fire, higher, and rose on bended knee. Nothung rising, feel the soul complete. Every rep reforges what was once defeat. Grip the bar like Siegfried, grip the blade. Nothung rising, feel the warrior man. Nothung rising, broken in the hole. Iron builds the body, fire builds the soul. Reforged and rising, heavier than before. Nothung rising, open every door. Blood is not the end of the story today. First blood is the seal on the warrior's way. You don't earn the blade without a price to pay. First blood is the mark that tells you stay. Yeah. Before the dragon, Siegfried trained in the field, learning how to strike and how to hold a shield. The first time the wooden sword caught his jaw, he felt the sting of something he had never saw. Not anger, not shame, just the clean, sharp truth that a warrior is not born soft in youth. He stood and faced the master once again, cause the first blood told him this is when it begins. Every legend carries the scar, the first fall. The difference is the one who answers every call. The first time the grip fell, the bar came down. The first time the technique cracked, no crown. The first time the body said enough today. You felt what Siegfried felt on that training day. That sting is not a warning to retreat. That sting is the forge opening at your feet. The callus is the scar that seals the hand. The first wound marks the place where warriors stand. You came back after the first blood hit the floor. That is the only thing that matters anymore. Every scar you carry is a session you survived. Every rep past failure is a moment you arrive. First blood doesn't end the fight, it starts the real. First blood is the opening of what you're gonna feel. First blood, seal it on the hand. First blood, now you understand. Every scar is proof, you didn't flee. First blood, that is how you're free. First blood, grip it, hold the line. First blood, the warrior side. You came back after everything went red. First blood, the legends born instead. Siegfried did not become great without the sting. Every wound he carried made him everything. The blood that falls in training is the price you pay to become the kind of man who wins the day. Your first wound is behind you. You still came. First blood, you already won the game. Seal it on the hand. Now you understand. Every scar is proof. You didn't flee. First blood, that is how you're free. First blood, grip it, hold the line. First blood, the warrior sign. You came back after everything went red. First blood, the legends born cold and dark, it smells of old fire. But the man who needs to grow goes one step higher. No army with him, no crowd at the gate. Siegfried walked alone into the jaws of fate. The mountain swallows Siegfried in the gray of dawn. Every step a decision to keep going on. The horde of Fafnir waited deep within the stone. But first the warrior had to face it all alone. No torch was lit for him, no path was shown. The darkness of the cave was his to own. He heard the breathing of the dragon deep below. He felt the heat of ancient fire begin to grow. But still he kept on moving, kept the grip on the sword. Because the dragon and the treasure were his reward. The heavy session waits for you alone as well. No crowd, no witness, just the iron and the bell. The gym is 6 in the morning, cold and still. The place already loaded, this is the drill. No one sees you enter, no one sees you fight. No one marks the session in the cold of night. But you go in alone and face the dragon there. The bar has been your limit, hanging in the air. You enter the cave of the session and you press and you exit as a warrior. Nothing less. Every warrior enters the cave on his own. Nobody faces the dragon from a comfortable throne. The cave is the session, the dragon is the weight. Walk in alone and walk out something great. Dragon's cave. Enter it alone. Dragon's cave. Face what you have known. No one wants it for you, only you go in. Dragon's cave. That is where you win. Dragon's cave. Cold and dark and deep. Dragon's cave. The secrets that you keep. Every session is the cave you have to cross. Dragon's cave. Enter when the lost. What Siegfried found inside was not just gold. He found the proof that he was brave and bold. The cave gave back exactly what he brought. The warrior who entered won the thing he sought. Your cave gives back exactly what you give. Bring everything, that's how the legends live. Dragon's cave. Enter it alone. Dragon's cave. Face what you have known. No one walks it for you, only you go in. Dragon's cave. That is where you win. Dragon's cave. Cold and dark and deep. Dragon's cave. The secrets that you keep. Every session is the cave you have to cross. Dragon's cave. Enter winter when the lost. Is real, and the sword must be true. Nobody slays it except for you. The mountain shakes and the fire runs hot. What one blow decides, you give it all you've got. Fafnir was the greatest beast the world had known. A dragon so ancient it had hardened in the stone. Scales like iron plates and breath like molten flame. Every warrior who faced it never left the same. Because none of them survived to tell the day. Until Siegfried dug the pit and found a way. He cut through from beneath the weak spot found. And the greatest dragon fell onto the ground. Not by power alone and not by rage or might. By patience, preparation, and the will to fight. Your dragon is the number you will not yet hit. The personal rocket sitting in the pit. You have been circling it for weeks or months or more. That weight on the bar you haven't pressed before. You did your position, you set the grip just right. You prepare the way you train for this one night. And when you drive that bar, you feel the dragon fall. The rep that breaks the record breaks the wall. Not by luck, not by your magical day. By everything you built leading up to today. You prepare for this, you train the weak spot out. Every session built a sword to end the doubt. The dragon never falls without the perfect strike. Slay it with the rep you train for your whole life. Slay the dragon, one strike, all in. Slay the dragon, let the legend begin. Grip the bar and drive it to the top. Slay the dragon, no such thing as stop. Slay the dragon, every rep a blade. Slay the dragon, this is how it's made. The record falls beneath your iron will. Slay the dragon, feel the iron thrill. Siegfried only had one shot inside that pit. One clean strike to end it. That was it. Your set is the same, give it everything. Every ounce of training in one offering. The dragon does not give you a second chance. Slay it now and claim the warrior's dead. Slay the dragon. One strike, all in. Slay the dragon. Let the legend begin. Grip the bar and drive it to the top. Slay the dragon. No such thing as stop. Slay the dragon. Every rapper blade. Slay the dragon. This is how it's made. The record falls beneath your iron will. Slay the dragon. Feel the iron thrill. Blood of the dragon runs cold and thick. One bath in it, and the warrior is sick. No, not sick. Transform, remade, reborn. The skin becomes the armor. Harder than the horn. Where Fafnir felt the blood poured down the hill, and Siegfried bathed inside it, cold and still. The ancient blood of dragon soaked into his skin, and something changed in everything within. His flesh became like iron, no blade could cut, no arrow found a path, every doorway shut. The warrior who slays the beast and takes the blood becomes a thing that rises from the flood. Not human in the ordinary mortal way. A warrior made a dragon on that day. Your dragon blood is time inside the iron game. Every week of training that you came, season after season on the bar and floor. Every rep an ancient coat of armour. The body that you carry now is not the same as the body that you bought before you came. The dragon blood is adaptation. Rep by rep. The skin grows thick and hard with every step. You bathe in iron sessions till the weakness burn. Dragon blood is built, it must be earned. You are building armor with every set you hold. Layer upon layer, making iron from the cold. Dragon blood is not a gift, it's what you made in every session where you weren't afraid. Dragon blood, running through the veins. Dragon blood, built from iron pain. Every session goes you like the ancient high. Dragon blood, nothing gets inside. Dragon blood, rep by rep the armor grows. Dragon blood, everybody knows you are harder than the man who never came. Dragon blood, you are not the same. Siegfried had one spot the blood did not reach. One place that the dragon's coat could not teach. Your weak spot is the session that you skip. The day you let the standard start to slip. Keep the dragon blood on every inch of frame. Show up every session. Play the same game. Dragon blood, running through the veins. Dragon blood, built from iron pain. Every session calls you like the ancient high. Dragon blood, nothing gets inside. Dragon blood, rep by rep the armor grows. Dragon blood, everybody knows you are harder than the man who never came. Dragon blood, you are not the same. The dragon blood covered him everywhere, except for one leaf-shaped spot between his hair. One small patch of skin the iron could not seal. One place where the warrior remained real. A leaf fell on his back and Siegfried bathed that day and covered just one patch and kept the blood away. He did not know he rose invincible and strong, but somewhere in his flesh the weak spot lived alone. Not a flaw wheel, not a failure of the fight. Just one small place the armor didn't quite get right. Every warrior carries something left unguarded, a place where the inner voice can leave him broken-hearted. The wise one knows his place and keeps it close, because the enemy will always hit the spot you know the most. Your weak spot is the session you let slide. The day you skip because of wounded pride. The meal you skip, the sleep you sacrifice, the recovery you traded. Paid the price. The weak spot is the habit, not the muscle tear. It's the pattern in the week that leaves you bare. Nowhere to leave, fail on your back today. Know what the enemy will target in the fray. Guard the weak spot, don't ignore his place. The warrior who knows his weakness owns the race. The strongest man alive still has the place to guard. The weak spot does not vanish, it is always hard. Know and name it, keep the armor on that ground. The warrior who guards his weak spot can't be found. One weak spot, guard it with your life. One weak spot, where the enemy strikes twice. One weak spot, know the place the iron didn't reach. One weak spot, keep it out of reach. One weak spot, every warrior has one. One weak spot, doesn't mean you're done. One weak spot, name the gap and close it day by day. One weak spot, keep the enemy away. Siegfried's weakness wasn't in his sword arm or his will. It was in the blind spot on his back, sitting still. Your blind spot is the thing you think is fine, the habit that you cross without a warning sign. Find a leaf on your own back before they do. One weak spot, known as one weak spot. You move through weak spot, guard it with your life. One weak spot, whether the enemy strikes twice. One weak spot, know the place the iron didn't reach. One weak spot, keep it out of reach. One weak spot, every warrior has one. One weak spot, doesn't mean you're done. One weak spot, name the gap and close it day by day. One weak spot, keep the enemy away. The hoard was buried under mountain and stone, guarded by a dragon living all alone. The giants built it, the gods desired it, but only one man had the nerve to acquire it. The LaLeLo treasures. Yeah. The LaLeLo treasure was the greatest ever known. Golden power enough to claim a kingdom's throne, but Fafnir sat upon it, cursed and cold, and no one dared to take the ring of gold. Every warrior heard about the hoard inside. Every warrior found a different reason not to try. Too heavy, too dangerous, too great a cost. Too many who had gone before were lost, but Siegfried had already slain what guarded it. He stepped across the fallen beast and claimed the bit. The progress you were built inside this iron hall, that is your hoard, your treasure, you're standing tall. The strength that nobody gave you, that you made. The body built from every session, every trade. Every early morning was a coin inside the hoard. Every grinding session was a layer of reward. The ones who watched you train and watched you grow, they see the treasure now but don't know what they owe. They owe it to the sessions they were never in. The hoard belongs to those who did the work within. The hoard doesn't appear because you talked about the weight. It appears because you trained for it from early until late. Siegfried's treasure came because he did the work. Your treasure comes from every session that you didn't shirk. Hoard of the Giants, built set by set. Hoard of the Giants, the greatest thing yet. Nobody hands you the treasure inside. Hoard of the Giants, you earned every stride. Hoard of the Giants, rep after rep. Hoard of the Giants, no one goes unchecked. The treasure runs deep. The treasure is not in the mirror alone. It's in the discipline that nobody's shown. It's in the session on the worst day of the week. It's in the stand of hell when everything felt weak. Siegfried's hoard was worth what Siegfried paid. Your hoard is worth every choice you made. Treasure runs deep. trapped inside the ring of fire on the hill, waiting for the one with iron will. Not the fire that guards her, that's the test. The sleeping warrior wakes, the one who's best. Brunhilde was the greatest warrior of the sky, until Odin placed her in the fire to lie. Not as punishment, but as a sacred call. She would wait for the one who would give his all. The ring of fire burned so fierce and high that every lesser warrior turned and said goodbye. But Siegfried was not lesser, he had paid the cost. He had built himself through fire and never lost. He walked through the flame without a word of fear, because he had already faced what brought him here. Your sleeping fire is the power you have not used. The potential still inside you, still confused. It waits behind the ring of comfortable days, behind the easy sessions in the average ways. To wake it up, you walk through the hard sets, the sessions that leave marks and no regrets. Every rep beyond the point of easy comfort, that is the flame you walk through without murmur. And on the other side, the sleeping fire wakes, the version of yourself that iron makes. The fire doesn't part for the one who has it nice, it parts for the one who walks through it twice. Your sleeping power is waiting on the hill. Walk through the hard set and wake it with your will. Sleeping fire, walk through it today. Sleeping fire, don't you turn away. On the other side, the warrior awakes. Sleeping fire, take what training makes. Sleeping fire, burning on the hill. Sleeping fire, woken by your will. Every hard set is the ring of flame you cross. Sleeping fire, wake it at all costs. Brunhilde did not sleep because she was defeated. She slept until the worthy one that treated himself as worthy through the fire and the blade. Your fire sleeps until the effort has been made. Walk through the ring of every heart set here. The sleeping fire wakes for those who persevere. Sleeping fire, walk through it today. Sleeping fire, don't you turn away. On the other side, the warrior awakes. Sleeping fire, take what training makes. Sleeping fire, burning on the hill. Sleeping fire, woken by your will. Every hard set is the ring of flame you cross. Sleeping fire, wake it at all costs. The oath sworn in blood is not a word, it's a weight you carry like a two-edged sword. Siegfried swore on iron and on fire and stone, and he carried that oath through the world alone. In the halls of the night belongs the oath with sacred law. A man who broke his word had broken more. Siegfried swore to Brunhilde on the ring of gold, an oath that bound his spirit, brave and bold. He did not swear it lightly, every word was steel. An oath from Siegfried was a promise he would feel. In every battle after he remembered what he said. In every moment of the fight, he carried it instead. The oath was not a burden, it was iron in the chest, the thing that made him Siegfried, nothing less. Your oath was sworn the day you chose the iron way, the day you looked into the mirror and said, not today, not today will I accept the comfortable lie. Today I start the work, today I try. Every session since has been the oath renewed. Every rep a word you spoke that you pursued. The oath is not dramatic, it is quiet and plain. It's the bar you grip each time you feel the pain. Your oath is not for anyone outside, it's the promise that you made to us inside.
The oath does not expire on the easy days.
The oath holds hardest in the grinding phase.
Every set is confirmation of the word you gave.
Unbreakable oath, sworn by the brave.
Unbreakable oath,
Sworn in iron in the day.
unbreakable oath,
Never breaks away. Every rep confirms the promise that you made.
unbreakable oath,
Sealed in iron,
never fade. Unbreakable oath,
word of the strong,
unbreakable oath,
carries you along. You swore on the bar and you keep the vow.
unbreakable oath.
This rep is the now. tested in the darkest night. When comfort called and treason set the light, he kept the oath because his word was more than any treasure sitting in the store. Your oath is tested on the worst training day.
Unbreakable oath.
You keep it anyway.
Unbreakable oath.
Sworn an eye in the day.
Unbreakable oath.
Never breaks away. Every rep confirms the promise that you made.
Unbreakable oath.
Sealed in iron.
Never fade. Unbreakable oath.
Word of the strong.
Unbreakable oath.
Carries you along. You swore on the bar and you keep the vow.
Unbreakable oath.
This rap is the now. Every hall and every land knew his name. Not because he sought the glory or the fame, because when the iron tested every man, Siegfried was the only one who ran. Taught it. The king of warriors is not the one most gifted. He is the one who never once uplifted his hands from the iron and walked out the door when every signal told him you can't take more. Siegfried was not born with more than any man. He built more than any man because he ran toward every challenge, every cave, every flame, every dragon that came. Call it with his name. The king of warriors earns the crown and training, not in the moment of glory, in the sustaining. You are building the crown set by setting year, not in the contest, in the session here. The king of warriors in this hard day is not the one with the biggest chest display. It is the one who came on the worst day of the week, who loaded heavy when the body felt too weak, who ran the extra set when the program said done, who chose the discipline when comfort had won. The king of warriors lives inside the grind. He is the last man in the gym, the last of his kind. The crown is not awarded, it is taken from the floor, built from every session, every rep and more. King of warriors is not a title that is given free. It's the standard that you hold in every set you see.
King of warriors.
King of warriors. Crown built from the reps.
King of warriors.
Earned in blood and sweat. Nobody hands you the throne in this hall.
King of warriors.
You answer every call.
King of warriors.
The last man at the bar.
King of warriors.
That is what you are. Every session adds a stone to the throne.
King of warriors.
You built it on your own. Siegfried held no court and won no golden band. He proved his crown by iron in the hand. Every battle was another session in the forge. Every victory another standard to endorse. The king of warriors doesn't rest on past glory. He shows up every session. Same old story.
King of warriors.
Crown built from the reps.
King of warriors.
Earned in blood and sweat. Nobody hands you the throne in this hall.
King of warriors.
You answer every call.
King of warriors.
The last man at the bar.
King of warriors.
That is what you are. Every session adds a stone to the throne.
King of warriors.
You built it on your own. Your body is the soldier and the will is the king. When the soldier wants to fall, the king pulls the string. Iron will does not ask the body how it feels. Iron will commands and the body reveals. Siegfried was cut in the final battle's hour. The wound would have ended any ordinary power, but something in them looked past the bleed inside and commanded the body. You will not divide, not from magic and not from the dragon's coat, from a will that had been sharpened like a moat around the core of everything you was. A will that reigns supreme because it does. Iron will is not the absence of the pain. Iron will is choosing to go on through the rain. Your body tells you things throughout the set. It reports on every signal, every threat. Your lungs report the shortage of the air. Your muscles send the bulletin. Be aware. But the will that sits above all of this noise. The iron will that doesn't hear the voice. That is the king that rules the final reps. The thing that carries you through iron steps. Where the body wants to stop and close the gate, iron will says 2 more. Make it great. Your will is not the loudest voice, it is the last. The one still standing when the easy ones have passed. Build it every session, every final rep. Iron will reigns over every step. Iron will reign over flesh and bone. Iron will reign even when alone. Iron will reign last rep, burn it, will commence the hand. Iron will reign, that is how you stand. Iron will reign louder than the pain. Iron will reign through the fire and rain. Iron will reign when every signal says it's time to fall. Iron will reign answers every call. Siegfried's will was not something he was given. It was forged in every challenge he was driven to face alone in caves and fire and cold. The will is not inherited, it's told through every session that you finish. When you shouldn't, iron will raise because it couldn't stop. Iron will raise over flesh and bone. Iron will raise even when alone. Iron will raise last rep, burning will commence the hand. Iron will raise, that is how you stand. Louder than the pain. Iron will reign through the fire and rain. Iron will reign when every signal says it's time to fall. Iron will reign answers every call. The chosen are not the ones most comfortable inside. The chosen are the ones who carry more with pride. More weight, more standard, more demand each day. The chosen carry everything. That is their way. Siegfried carry more than any man before. The way to oath and battle, treasure, love and war. Every bond was a load upon his back. Every vow a link inside the chain stack. But Siegfried did not rage against the burden held. He carried more because the calling was compelled. The greater warrior carries greater things. Not because he suffers, because the weight brings the kind of clarity that only heavy seasons give. The chosen carry more. Because they choose to live. The weights that you add to the bar today, they are not punishment for being in the way you chose to have in your program. That is the sign that you are one of those who chose the chosen line. The extra set that you program for yourself. The standard kept when others leave it on the shelf. The morning session when the body says not today. The chosen carry more in every chosen way. More discipline, more volume, more demand. The chosen carry more, you understand. More is not a curse upon the one who's strong. More is the calling you have followed all along. The chosen carry more and call it privilege. The extra weight is not a tax, it is a bridge.
The chosen carry more.
That is the law.
The chosen carry more.
Without a flaw. Load the bar heavier than you did before.
The chosen carry more.
And there's some more.
The chosen carry more.
Rep after rep.
The chosen carry more.
No skip, no step. Every place you add is a choice you made.
The chosen carry more.
Stand in the shade. Nobody chose Siegfried to carry all he bore. He chose the burden, chose the oath, chose more. The chosen is the man who sees the weight and loads the bar heavier. Accepts his fate, not forced upon you. Freely taken on. The chosen carry more. From dusk until the dawn.
The chosen carry more.
That is the law.
The chosen carry more.
Without a flaw. Load the bar heavier than you did before.
The chosen carry more.
And there's some more.
The chosen carry more.
Rep after rep.
The chosen carry more.
No skip, no step. Every plate you add is a choice you made.
The chosen carry more.
Stand in the shade. He stands in the corner of the hall and waits. Not with a sword, but with a plan and dates. Hagen does not rush. He watches and he learns. He strikes only when the fire in you burns low. Hagen was the shadow in Siegfried's brightest hour, watching every movement, measuring the power. He smiled at every victory and cheered with every haul, but behind the eyes he was already planning the fall. He studied where the leaf would stop the blood. He waited for the moment in the flood. Not stronger than a hero, never that, but patient, cold, and calculating flat. The betrayer does not fight you face to face. He waits until you lower your own guard in space. Hagen is the skip session in the week, the habit that grows patient, slow and sleek. He does not announce himself with fanfare or with name. He just sits there in the corner of the game. Today, one skip meal that becomes two. Tomorrow, one missed session, then a few. The standard slips a fraction, just a hair, and Hagen notes the patch of skin left bare. The betrayer watches everything you give. Strike him with consistency, that's how you live. Hagen is not outside you, he lives in the voice that says the day you don't begin. Watch the watching that he does inside your head. The betrayer watches until the standard's dead.
The betrayer watches.
Don't give him the day.
The betrayer watches.
Hold the standard's way. Every session kept is the spear to his chest.
The betrayer watches.
Put him to the test.
The betrayer watches.
From the corner cold.
The betrayer watches.
He's patient and bold. Show up every session. Cut the traitor down.
The betrayer watches.
But you hold the crown. Hagen never raised his spear until Siegfried turned his back. He only struck when the hero lost his track. Keep your eyes on the standard, front and back. Don't give the Hagen in your head the crack. The betrayer is most dangerous in the comfortable weak.
The betrayer watches.
But the warrior doesn't sleep.
The betrayer watches.
Don't give him the day.
The betrayer watches.
Hold the standard's way. Every session kept, it's a spear to his chest.
The betrayer watches.
Put him to the test.
The betrayer watches.
From the corner cold.
The betrayer watches.
He patient and bold. Show up every session. Cut the traitor down.
The betrayer watches.
But you hold the crown. Bow, bow, bow. One spirit, one moment, one turn back, one strike was all it took to make the legend crack. Not in battle, not in fire or in war. One strike while drinking at the riverside shore. Riverside shore. Siegfried knelt beside the river to drink his fill. He didn't see the shadow at the edge of the hill. Hagen stepped behind him with the spear in hand and drove it to the spot that crossed the unmarked land. One strike from behind, the greatest warrior fell. Not in the fight he trained for, in the comfortable spell. The lesson of one strike is not about the spear. It's about the moment that you let down your gear. The warrior who relaxes at the waterside is the warrior who gives the one strike room to ride. One skip session can become the slide. One skip meal becomes the week inside. 1 week of comfort becomes 2 and then a month. One strike is all it takes to feel the brunt. You don't lose the standard in a single fire. You lose it in the moment you retire. Just one rep short, just one session light. One strike in comfort kills the warrior's night. Never turn your back on what you built. Hold the standard every day. No guilt. The riverside is where the greatest fall apart. Not in battle, but in comfort from the heart. Never let one strike find the unmarked spot. Hold the standard through the easy days. got strong. He died because the moment lasted just too long. One moment of turning from the vigilance hell, one moment too comfortable, and that was fail. Yeah, Hagen waits for that one unguarded day. One strike, the standard guard you all the way. One strike, never turn the back. One strike, never leave the track. Keep the standard when the comfort calls. One strike, that is how the legend falls. One strike, guard the unmarked place. One strike, hold the iron face. Never rest at the riverside today. One strike, keep the Hagen far away. Yeah. The ground shook when the giant hit the earth. The greatest warrior since before his birth. The fall was not his failure, it was fate. But what he left behind was something great. Siegfried fell beside the river, cold and still. The world did not know what it had lost until the silence where his legend used to stand became the hollow echo of the land. His horse refused to lead a fallen form. The knight stood watching in the wordless storm. Even enemies who wished for this to come stood without words. The battlefield gone dumb. The fallen giant is not measured by the fall. He is measured by the silence left. Your hardest session is your fallen giant day. The one where everything inside gives way. The technique breaks the way, won't move its plan. The session falls apart inside your hand. But even on the fallen giant day, the man who came is different in the way from the man who never entered the great hall. Because even the fallen giant showed them all. Your hard day in the gym is still a day. The fallen giant still left marks of clay. The fallen giant is not the end of the tale. The fallen giant is the mark of the scale. You fell inside the session, you still came. The fallen giant rises after the flame. Fallen giant, the ground shook when you fell. Fallen giant, everyone could tell. But what you built before the fall remains. Fallen giant, iron holds the gains. Fallen giant, the session goes to dark. Fallen giant, you still left a mark. Come back tomorrow bigger than you are. Fallen giant, hear the legend stir. Siegfried's fall became the seed of every story. His life became the definition of true glory. The giant does not have to rise forever in the light. The giant only has to have shown up for the fight. Your hard session is your fallen giant day. Tomorrow the risen giant lifts and takes the day. Fallen giant, the ground shook when you fell. Fallen giant, everyone could tell. But what you built before the fall remains. Fallen giant, iron holds the gains. Fallen giant, the session goes to dark. Fallen giant, you still left a mark. Come back tomorrow bigger than you are. Fallen giant, hear the legend stir. Nobody pays nothing for the crown they wear. Every throne is built on something somewhere. The price of glory is not posted on the wall. You find it in the price of standing tall. Siegfried paid in dragon blood and fire. In every bond and oath pulled ever higher. He paid in isolation, few can match him there. In the loneliness of being beyond compare. He paid in the cave alone without a guide. In every oath that cost him more inside. The glory of his legend is not free to read. Behind every great line is a price agreed. The price of glory is not paid in one great day. It's paid in every training session on the way. The price of your glory is the early morning cold. The session when the body feels too old. The price is in the meals that you chose with care. The sleep that you prioritize to get you there. The price is in the saying no to comfortable nights. The saying yes to sessions under training lights. The glory that you're building has a price tag on. A price paid in the sessions, rep to rep from dawn. The price of glory is not paid with single blows. It's paid in the accumulation nobody shows. Every set you finish is a payment toward the crown. Every rep past failure is a cost you're paying down. The price of glory is the discipline in the dark. The price of glory leaves an iron mark.
Price of glory.
Pay rep by rep.
Price of glory.
No debt left unchecked. Every session is a payment that you make.
Price of glory.
Everything's at stake.
Price of glory.
Siegfried paid in full.
Price of glory.
Every push and pull, you are paying for the crown you haven't won yet.
Price of glory.
Never one regret. Siegfried's price was high. He paid it all. Every victory came before the fall, but the price he paid became the legend's goal. The price of glory never gets too old. Your price is in a standard that you hold each week. Price of glory, that is what you see.
Price of glory.
Pay rep by rep.
Price of glory.
No debt left unchecked. Every session is a payment that you make.
Price of glory.
Everything's at stake.
Price of glory.
Siegfried paid in full.
Price of glory.
Every push and pull, you are paying for the crown you haven't won yet.
Price of glory.
Never one regret. The name was carved into the stone of every hall. The legacy of Siegfried outlived every fall. Not the gold, not the ring, not the final day. The standard of the warrior, that is what would stay.
Siegfried Legacy.
When Siegfried's legend spread across the northern land, every warrior who heard it understood the stand. Not the story of a man who was perfect and right, but the story of the one who chose to drag and fight, who walked into the cave when every other turned, who faced the fire of Britain, healed and earned, who kept the oath even when the poison took, who fell not to the enemy but to the overlooked. The legacy of Siegfried is the standard that he kept, the warrior who chose the iron and never slept. The legacy you build inside this iron place is not the body visible upon your face. It's in the session that your training partner saw. The day you press through, everything withdraw. Lock tight and stand it here when this was going down. That moment is the legacy, that is your crown. The man behind you who will come to this same bar will load it heavier because he saw the standard that you set in the sessions before. Your legacy is the floor. He starts his floor.
The Siegfried Legacy
It's not finished yet.
It lives in every warrior
Who has met the dragon of the heavy set and chose to stay.
Siegfried Legacy.
Built today.
Siegfried Legacy.
Lives in every rep.
Siegfried Legacy.
Carved in every step. The standard that you hold becomes the legend's line.
Siegfried Legacy.
Yours and mine.
Siegfried Legacy.
Dragon in the blood.
Siegfried Legacy.
Rising from the flood. Every session adds a verse to the great song.
Siegfried Legacy.
Carry it along. The legacy does not require the final haul. It only asks that you answer every call. That you come to the cave when the easy road was clear. That you held the oath when nobody could hear. That you trained the standard through the whole long year.
Siegfried Legacy.
The warrior is here.
Siegfried Legacy.
Lives in every rep.
Siegfried Legacy.
Carved in every step. The standard that you hold becomes the legend's line.
Siegfried Legacy.
Yours and mine.
Siegfried Legacy.
Dragon in the blood.
Siegfried Legacy.
Rising from the flood. Every session adds a verse to the great song.
Siegfried Legacy.
Carry it along.
Siegfried Legacy.
Lives in every rep.
Siegfried Legacy.
Carved in every step. The standard that you hold becomes the legend's line.
Siegfried Legacy.
Yours and mine.